Hi, good morning. My name is Stephanie. I am the events coordinator for the Transfer Student Center, and I'm also the Facebook lead for our Facebook pages and groups. And so today I'm going to give you a tour about how to go about our Facebook page for the Transfer Student Center and our other pages that we use for Facebook. So right here I have opened is our UCLA Transfer Student Center page. And I have admin access, so you might not see the same layout or same, there might be additional options that you might not be able to see because you're not an admin. But we encourage every student, especially transfer students, to like our page. You can see right here, and you'll start following our page. I would put notifications on highlight post and then in your news see first, especially since what we post on here is very important, whether that is updates about UCLA or anything regarding our programs like our transfer mentor program. We try our best to post across all the other pages that we manage or just want to give information out to that you might be part of. So we also have giveaways, and so some of the features or rules is that you have to like our page. And so if you scroll down, you might be able to see create post on your end. A lot of students have been creating posts or trying to post on this page, but technically the only people who are able to post on this page is the staff. Anything that you post will probably go to an inbox. This page specifically is meant for any information regarding resources that you can use, such as
drop-in hours.
Since this is a special time, usually our office hours are specific and catered to transfer students at the actual center. But since everything is online now and we're not sure when it's gonna not be online, we're able to reach out to each of the partners that we usually work with, and so we have some of them have specific transfer student center hours, so it's dedicated just for you, and other times they're just kind of general, but we have created these different events here that you can see usually upcoming. That means that today at 9 a.m. right now until 12 p.m. the Financial Wellness Program is available to you right now. The link for the Zoom drop-in hours is at this tinyurl.com, but then I highly suggest you go through any of these events and put that you're going or interested so you can get updates and reminders that these events are happening. We can pin post right here, so it's the first thing you see. Typically, we'll use this pin area for important stuff, like if there's going to be a deadline for parking permits. If you haven't yet, please join the UCLA Transfers group. I will show you that in a minute. We also our page is connected to other groups that we give information to, collaborate with. We work with student groups. So if you click on groups, you can see on the side panel right here. And so these are essentially UCLA affiliated groups that you should be aware of within the transfer community. And so we have the UCLA Transfer Students groups. We have the UCLA Non-Traditional Students Network, which is any individual who sees themselves as non-traditional, not having the traditional sense of going straight to college from high school type of experience, are typically older than 25 years old. I'm non-traditional. Then we have the UCLA Transfer Students Leadership Coalition, which is basically all the transfer student leaders in different student organizations come together once every other week, and they discuss different ways to help the transfer community. It's not a student org, but anyone's welcome to join. Tau Sigma at UCLA is the Transfer Honor Society, which I am also part of, a member. I won a scholarship there too. So if as a newly admitted transfer student, if you do really well in your first quarter at UCLA, you'll get an invitation to join Tau Sigma. I highly recommend it, especially since this is the only Transfer Honor Society, and it's nationally. And you get opportunities exclusive scholarships, and I won a scholarship, so I highly recommend it. And the people are awesome. Groups joined by this page, the UCLA Fall 2020 Transfers. I highly recommend if you're a new transfer admit to add this page. Every year there's going to be one for the new transfers coming in. I'm part of the UCLA Fall 2018 Transfers, and so you can meet and talk to people in your cohort. I don't have to go through the whole list. There's a lot of transfer group pages that you can join. So then, if you go to the About Me section, you'll see information about how to find us on campus. This is the room that we're in at Kirchhoff. Beautiful castle-looking building. And then we have a phone number, and then we have other information to find us, and then just information about what this page is, what we do as a center. This is kind of outdated, and you can see who is part of the team right here. These are the people who have access to this page. And yeah, so there's that. You go to tabs and events, and you'll just keep scrolling down, and you'll eventually see events that have been passed. So these are upcoming events that aren't by us, but we added anyways because we thought that the transfer community should know about. Like undergraduate research week is going to start next week, and so that's for the whole entire school. And so you can learn more information about it by going to that event. And then these are past events that had occurred. And you can go way back and you can see what kinds of things we've done. So we have photos, and I'll upload a picture here. And then I put the information. So this was due on April 17th, and there was like contact information and websites. We put reminders as well, and then share out to other people. So this was April. I think I should edit this, but now I'm going to put asterisks right here. So this is specific volunteer opportunity. If you're looking for volunteer opportunities, and just like whatever they send me an email, and then a link to apply, and email address if you're interested and have questions. See, this one specifically is a job opportunity, and I'll say what year. Usually it's undergraduates that they're looking for, and sometimes they have like informational sessions. So it's like, I try to make it easy for you. So this is a job opportunity. And then this one's a scholarship that's still going on. So highly recommend that you look at this. These are our albums, tips for transfers, but then you'll need a new one for next year because all the tips that we've had in the past are outdated, and there's like new processes and new deadlines. So it's something to look out for. And we also have photos of past events if you're interested in seeing how large the crowd is and the transfer pride. It's inspiring and fun. And then we'll occasionally have a transfer center staff photos because we all take headshots. So then you can actually see our faces because you can't really meet us in person currently. But this is the team of 2019 to 2020. And we're still working Monday through Friday, putting on events and giving out information and working on programs like the volunteer program and the mentorship program. Live is basically any past videos that we went live on this page. And then Twitter, we have a Twitter account. It's connected to this. And so it usually shows whatever our colleague is posting on Twitter. Notes is a new feature that we've been using. And so we use this to introduce the scholarship winners, and anything that has a lot of text, I think I'll be putting it here. You can click on it and then it'll expand and you'll see this. And then I highly suggest you read these scholarship winners because we always have the scholarship, transfer scholarship every year. And then you can see the graphic that our graphics designer Sabrina created, very talented, and Josue is one of our volunteers. So I highly recommend that you see these like amazing transfers who are either graduating or staying another year. And some of these people are mentors. Other than that, community basically means people who tag us. It'll show up in this little feed. Send us a message and we'll get it. And then we'll try to get back to you as soon as we can. And invite your friends to like our page. This page has a lot of information for you all to take advantage of. And yeah. So now we're going to go check out the transfer student page, which is here. And so what you see here is the UCLA Transfer Students. It's a public group, so you can see what's going on inside, but you can't really post anything unless you are a member. For requests, we asked 2 questions. One is, why do you want to be part of the UCLA Transfer Group? And then please add a quick response in order to gain approval to the group. And then, do you agree to the group's rules from the admin? So if you don't follow it, we either remove your post or we remove you if you're being inappropriate. So please answer the questions. So we're going to approve Kylie. And yeah, so let's see if these questions will pop up when you try to add the group. We'll go to the discussion, and here people will ask any kind of questions. I put an announcement here for any new admitted students to get familiar with our page rules. And if you click here, you'll see the rules and description of the group. And so it's technically for an open forum for new, current, and former UCLA transfer students to connect, build community, share information, ask questions about anything UCLA or transfer. So a lot of students have been doing this because it's brew and bound. We have links to other pages like our actual official UCLA website. We have a YouTube, we have an Instagram, we have a Twitter. So please follow us on all those other platforms if you prefer those instead. We try to put out the same information we do on Facebook that we do on Instagram, so please, like, you know, check us out on both ends. And yeah, so then we reserve the right to block or delete any posts that has any of these inside, but also we will remove posts that don't belong on the group, such as anything that's not relevant to the transfer community, something that is, you know, promotional, like items like you're promoting your music or you're promoting your blog, just like promoting yourself. Anything regarding apartment listings or roommate requests, this page is not for that. There's other pages that we will combine in a list of what you should, where you should post. And if not, before we remove your post, we will tag you in the comments and tell you which pages you can post on, or we'll reach out via Messenger. And whenever a post is removed, it only says admin removed it. So it's not just me, it's like the bosses, it's like the other staff that remove things, especially since like some people on the group report to the admins about something being inappropriate. But yeah, this is pretty much our page, and I hope that you join it, and I hope that wasn't confusing. I know that Facebook is not everyone's forte because there are other easier platforms. But yeah, if you have any questions, you can definitely email us at transfers@salnet.ucla.edu. You can message us on our Transfer Student Center page, and hopefully we'll get back to you. We will definitely get back to you.